Wolves. But Anthony really didn't come cheap. He'll sign a $3.65 million contract extension with the Knicks. The team will also send 4 players, multiple draft picks, and cash to Denver. They'll also send 2 players to Minnesota. Joining us now is Joe Concha. Joe, good morning. And he's a sports writer for Bleacher Report. Joe, the one thing we kind of mumbled through here, the players we were sending to the Nuggets, is that an issue this morning? Because we've got Gallinari, we've got Felton, we've got a bunch of draft picks, some really guys who've made it happen for the Knicks this year. Is anyone saying this morning, wow, that was a lot?
Oh, yes, many people are saying that. First, let me say that this is, on behalf of all the sports media, thank you that this is over.
Yes, yes.
Do you remember Nightline and Ted Koppel?
Yeah.
When he would say, this is day 426 of the Iran hostage crisis. That's what this felt like.
Right, it did.
But now, finally, it's over. But to your question, the Knicks just gave up 80% of their starting lineup. 4 or 5 players gone, including likable guys like Gallinari and Felton, who really brought a lot of energy back to the Garden this year, along with Amari, obviously. So was this a big price? Yes, because reports in the Daily News this morning say that Donnie Walsh, the GM, is thinking about resigning over this because Isaiah Thomas has his hands all over it. Apparently, he's the one to help make it happen, along with Jim Dolan, who, by the way, are the 2 guys who helped destroy the franchise over the last decade. So should Knicks fans be jubilant? Yes. Should they be a little weary? Absolutely, because the 2 guys that pulled so many trades off over the last decade that helped destroy this franchise helped make this happen.
So what is Carmelo Anthony expected to bring to the team? He's
expected to bring more wins than they have right now, obviously. They're 28 and 26. Were they going to be a playoff team this year? Yes. Were they going to win a playoff series? Maybe, maybe not. Now they're expected to at least get to the 2nd round. But does this get them a championship tie? No, it does not. Because Miami has 3 big players. The Knicks have 2. And the Celtics are better than them anyway. And the Spurs and Lakers are probably better than them anyway. Right. So now the Knicks are maybe like the 5th or 6th best team in the league, as opposed to maybe the 8th or 9th. What it does do is it allows Chris Paul to come here, who's the great point guard for the New Orleans franchise. So if he gets here, then you have a big 3 core, and then Knicks fans could start dreaming championship. But for now, they're a better team, but not a championship team.
And there's another part of this deal that may come through. We're hearing now that Timothy Mozgov may wind up going to the Nets. So there may be a 3rd part. You talk about Isaiah being involved in this. This is an extraordinary deal that was put together.
Oh, absolutely. And I like the fact that Mozgov may go to the Nets because they already have a Russian owner. They could have some great conversations at some Newark restaurants.
Yeah.
No question about it. Gallinari may be going to the Nets as well. So that's certainly the International House of Pancakes over there. But the Nets...
Well, that's the NBA, really.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's certainly an international game. The Nets missed out here, but what the Nets succeeded in doing, they're big rivals right now, is actually making the Knicks work harder to make this deal, because the last thing they wanted was to see Carmelo Anthony go over to the Nets and then eventually Brooklyn, and that would really bite into their fan base. So the Knicks were desperate to make this move, to make them a winning franchise, yes, but also to prevent the Nets from being the biggest team in this market.
How unusual is a trade like this?
Unprecedented time.
Is it really?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how long did it take for us to go through the intro for this whole thing? There's all these players involved, all this money. It's never happened like this before, where you trade away 4 of your 5 starters to get 1 big guy.
And to
that's
different teams,
here.
Not just a trade between 2 teams.
Yeah, Minnesota's involved, and you know they're calling the Knicks now the New York Nuggets, not the New York Knicks, because now they have Chauncey Billups and they have Anthony as well. So we'll see how this plays out. But for now, tomorrow night, Bucks at Knicks. The Garden's going to be as electric as it has ever been since the '99 finals. More importantly, the Knicks play at the Heat on Sunday night. Anne Hathaway not happy about this trade.
Oh, that's
right.
That
goes up against the Oscars that night.
I was just a tie could be trouble, you know. Yeah, she has an ongoing battle in her house between
over the remote control.
Really, tie pitcher and pitcher. It's big right now. I suggest going with that.
Picture in picture. I can't see the gowns. Or DVR. No, listen. This is fascinating, and hopefully. You know, it's cause for celebration down the road.
That's right. Joe, you're coming back to us a little later here.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, guys.
All right. I'm not going to win the battle with sitting next to the 2 of you.
Well, the Oscars is pretty big, though. We'll see. We're following a developing story this morning out of New Zealand. That's where a powerful earthquake killed at